Today we are going to draw a jolly Santa face. You'll be needing a pen, a pencil and an eraser. Let's start by putting a point in the middle of the page just to find out where we're going to draw this thing. And we'll start by drawing a circle around that point. Now you could use a compass, you could use a coin to draw around. And then I'm going to draw a line right across the middle like that and then cross it like that. So we've got it at an angle. We're going to start by drawing the nose with a curve like that and then a round bubble and then a bubble on the side and a bubble on the side. And that's going to be his nostrils. And then we want to have his cheeks are going to be these kind of circles on the side. And his moustache will be coming out from under his nose up in a curve like that to join that center line, and then we're going to have that come back in a curve underneath. Now his eyes are going to be all scrunched up and smiley like that, and then we're going to have his eyebrows looking something like that. We're going to have a curl coming out underneath his hat. So we can draw the hat from this point where the diameter meets the circumference, and we're going to draw that all the way around. And it kind of goes out like that and kind of out like that and then sort of around at the top. So imagine it's kind of an arc across the top, but then you want to round it as well like that. Then we're going to want his hat will come out about there, and that will come like that. And then we want his beard. So that's going to sort of come straight out like that. And again, we want a curve. So that will give us, and then curve those sharp points. That will kind of do it. And then we want to have his teeth and a big ho ho ho. Actually, let's have a more of a, yeah, like that, a U shape for his mouth. Join me on Patreon for images, help sheets and a whole lot more. So I'm going to start with his nose. And I'm going to draw a line down like that, but I'm going on the outside bubble there, and then another bubble like that, and then another bubble like that to create the nose. And then I'm going to draw the top bit of the moustache out like that, and then zigzag it back to the middle, and zigzag it back to the outside. You can put in the mouth here if you like, so we can just shade that all in, and then we've got the lips there as well, and we can maybe just put some shading into the lips there as well. Now let's do the eyebrows. So these are going to be like kind of Christmas trees that have fallen on their side like that. Zigzag, 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 and then here we're going to want a curl. It's going to go like that, and then we want a little bit like that. And then that's going to come out there. And then let's do the fur on his hat. And this again is all zigzaggy like that down to there, and then zigzag back up. Zigzag, zigzag. Zigzag is so much easier with the fur because just keep it simple. That's the best thing. And then we can bring his hat coming around like that to about there, and we want to have a couple of folds in the hat there as well, and we want a pom-pom at the end. So again we're going to go zigzag, 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 so that gives the kind of the feeling of a furry edge. Let's do his eyes. They're going to be like that, and we'll have these little shadows underneath there to make them twinkle a bit more. And this is going to be his rosy cheeks like that. And then we want to do the beard, so that's going to be all done with these kind of S shapes. Can you see that S? And you need to follow it around. You might need to move the paper around to get the S shape, so you can turn the paper around, but I've got mine stuck to the desk so that it all fits into the camera. You can move your paper around as much as you like. And then when you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, you can erase all those pencil lines and no one will know how you managed to get it all so accurate. Now we need to make this look more furry, but when it comes to fur, less is more. So don't go over the top here, just a little bit in there, maybe 1 or 2 in the eyebrows, but just a little hint really of fur. And again, in the beard, we don't want too much. So let's just do little bits like that. And maybe some tiny bits coming out under his mouth. Some tiny little bits in his moustache. And we'll do a couple of bits on the bobble. Now I'm just going to add some tiny bits of shading into there. Tiny bit of shading up there. We need a bit of shading in his rosy cheeks to make them look red and shiny. Maybe we could just add a couple of bits of ho 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 movement. Then all you need to do is add the red bits and maybe a bit of blue shading on the furry bits. And there you go, how to draw a happy Santa. Thanks for watching, and make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy and keep coming back every week for lots more drawing videos. In the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now, and a happy Christmas.